It's now been 5 years since shots were fired into a UNC Charlotte classroom. 4 students were hurt, 2 were killed. Each year, the university honors the 2 who died, 19-year-old Reed Parlier and 21-year-old Riley Howell. This year added a little more emotion because of yesterday's tragic shooting, killing those 4 officers. WBTV's Erica Lunsford joins us live from UNC Charlotte's campus tonight with more from today's memorial ceremony. Erica?
Well, Jamie, today I spoke to a faculty member here on campus who was just a freshman when the tragic shooting happened. Gathered outside the Kennedy building, wreaths and flowers were placed at the campus's Constellation Garden Memorial in honor of Reed Parlier and Riley Howell. The ringing of the bell symbolizes each person inside Kennedy Hall the day of the shooting, and for everyone part of Niner Nation. The emotional ceremony brought Vice Chancellor Kevin Bailey to tears as he reflected on what happened 5 years ago with the violent shooting that occurred on Monday as 4 officers lost their lives.
The pain of that day lingers, and I suspect that it always will. This year is especially hard. Our community is trying again to make sense of the senseless.
Most of the students who were on campus 5 years ago have graduated.
I've been going every year to each memorial service, and I probably will as long as I still work here and live in Charlotte.
But for Lauren Wing, a former student during the time of the shooting, now working at the university, the shooting on campus affects her more today, following the tragic standoff killing 4 officers in Charlotte.
I think that kind of brought back a lot of the feeling from that specific day, so that made everyone a little bit more emotional than they were maybe in previous years to it, because it's just such a sensitive kind of subject to see it keep happening in other places.
The university shared a statement saying many of the agencies and officers who were here 5 years ago giving aid to the campus are those impacted by yesterday's tragic incident. The statement also says the university sends its heart out to the Charlotte community. Reporting in Charlotte, Erica Lunsford, WBTV on your side.
Erica, thank you. Yeah, Charlotte Strong became a hashtag 5 years ago, and I think it probably